Hello. Welcome back to my channel, guys. That's ThatSoRay, and by the title of this video, you already know what this video is about. This video is about being a boss bitch. My definition of BITCH is a person, whether it's a female or a man, who is a very confident person in themselves and outspoken kind of person, which I am myself. I am a very outspoken, confident person. I am confident in everything I do and everything I say. So today I am going to be giving you guys some tips of being confident and some stuff that you can do to boost your self-esteem. Let me just say that I was never ever confident before I had to find myself, and that's one of the steps of becoming confident, is finding your way and finding your whatever you're very interested in. So let me just talk about my childhood first. This is kind of like a draw my life, but not really draw my life, whatever. So I was born in Chicago, but I was raised in Georgia. Like, I only remember some things in Georgia. I never remember up here as much. But when I moved out here, I was in 4th grade, and when I was a fourth grader, I wanted to be that cool new kid, and I knew I was different from the rest of the guys and rest of the boys and rest of like my classmates, just because I was a very loud, dramatic human being. And I guess being in 4th grade, kids didn't know how to handle that. People still don't know how to handle that today. So people took it as, oh, let me try to bully this person. And when I say bully, I mean like to the point where I didn't want to show up to school. I didn't want to be surrounded by any of those people at all. I would be called so many names. I would be called the F word. I would be called gay, homosexual, ew, you're disgusting. I even got letters in my little cubby saying to kill yourself. Just really disgusting stuff that, when I think about it now, is weird for 4th graders to do, because you don't see or hear about a lot of 4th graders doing those type of stuff. They're mainly seniors and high school and kind of stuff. So back in 4th and 5th grade, I was never really confident. I was just this little boy who wanted to get out of school, and mainly the people, when I was in 4th grade, the 5th graders were bullying me, and I was held back a year. So if I wasn't held back a year, I would be in that same class with the people who bullied me. And I feel like I am really glad that I was held back, kind of, because I would probably be, I don't know, I don't think school will be the same. I think that it would be weird. I would have had the same classes as them. I would have had the same gym class as them. And it was already weird enough changing in the locker rooms with a bunch of boys who didn't like me. But on top of that, I thought to myself, if I was in the 5th grade, if I was with the people who bullied me, kind of, it would be even worse, just because they were the ones that bullied me to the point where, like, I never wanted to show up, like I said before. It's like every single time I do a video, I have to sneeze. So around 6th grade is when I came out as bisexual. Of course, I was really lying about my sexuality and about who I was as a person. I remember that a bunch of boys, aka the people that were in 5th grade with me, they held me on the bus for a very long time just to get like my sexuality out. And I remember them telling me that I'm not going to be off the bus until I tell them that I was either gay or bisexual. So I just chose the easiest route, which was bisexual, and I felt like I was telling the truth and that I was also lying to them, and I felt really good about that. But I didn't really feel proud that I had to say that. I didn't really feel accepted into middle school. I was only a 6th grader. I was still really new to the school, new to the whole process of getting on a bus and back home. I was just really new to all that kind of stuff. Now that I think about it, I feel like my confidence started when I was in 4th and 5th grade, because of those people who told me to do those horrible things to myself. So I feel like those people who did it to me, they are the first people that made me confident are the people that made me, who bullied me and stuff. So that's one of the first tips I want to give you guys, is that if you had any bad dramatic, if you've ever been bullied by people to the point where like you wanted to either kill yourself or leave the school or made you move, I feel like that's one of the main things that you can do to build up inside you and to make yourself confident, knowing that no one's ever going to break you down. I feel like ever since I was bullied in there, that it helped me shape my brain and shape my skin, because when if anyone bullies me about my sexuality or the way I walk or my skin color or my weight, I always think about the times that I wanted to leave school and about all the times I wanted to just curse people out, and that just takes me in a better place. It sounds weird. It takes me into a better place. That's the first thing that I want to say, is that take a traumatic situation and turn it into something positive. At the moment, I was really tired of all the bullying. I did not like the bullying. I hated the bullying. But as time went on and as I got stronger and confident, then I remembered that thanks to them, I am confident. Thanks to them, that I know who I am. I am proud of who I am. I am glad to be a person that is still living. I never want anybody to pick the easiest way out, which is suicide. I never want anybody to do that. So that's why I am making these videos, to make sure that you guys know that you can turn a dramatic situation and turn it into a positive thing. So another way that I became very confident is taking myself and putting myself out there. I was never a very shy person when I grew up. I am very shy when I perform in front of people, like if I dance or if I sing, which I'm very horrible. If I act or something, I am very shy, which is really weird for people to hear that from me, just because I'm a very outgoing, loud person, a very loud spirit. So it's really weird for them to hear that I have stage fright, but I really do. And I only do that so people can know who I am. When I first started YouTubing, I didn't want to do YouTubing at all, but I know I wanted to be famous. I know I wanted to do something in the camera light, in the film industry or something like that. And my sister told me to do YouTube, and so I decided to do it, even though I wasn't really comfortable with it, just because I wanted my name to be out there as a person who did something and probably, hopefully, makes it there. So I feel like if you guys want to be really confident, and if you're not really into turning traumatic situations into good things, then put yourself out there. Let people know what you are interested in and what makes you happy and what makes you you. I write stories, I write all types of things. I draw, I paint, I edit videos and make videos, I dance, I sing in the showers. I do all sorts of things, and people know I do these things. People know me that I dance in De La Cruz at my old high school before I graduated. People know I paint a lot, just because I do post my paintings sometimes on all my social medias. People know I write poems, just because I was in the variety show in my high school. But people know who I am just because I put myself out there. Even though I wasn't comfortable with the V show, standing in front of people every single day, it made people know who Ray Hersey was, and a lot of people actually said that I was a very good writer, and they were very shocked to know that I had stage fright. Another thing to be confident is to always have thick skin. I have thick skin myself. My whole family has thick skin. I've got my thick skin from my mom, from my aunties, from my two sisters. I've got it from my mom just because she's a very powerful black woman who does stuff on her own. I get these from my sisters as well. But my bullying and I'm not going to call it suffering, because I wasn't really suffering, but my bullying situation actually made me develop thick skin. And when I say thick skin, I mean like people always try to bring you down and for you to harm yourself and stuff. I was never the type of person to harm myself when I was younger. I know people who have done that, and I feel like that I have thick skin just because I haven't done that yet, and that I developed a sense of mind that tells me that I am doing things right. In high school, I used to get all types of fake accounts on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and Twitter, and just people hating on me, just the fact that I was gay, and they would just hate on me, hate on me, and hate on me. And one of my best friends, she told me that if people hate on you, then that means that you are doing something right and that you are going to get somewhere. If people hate you and if people comment to your stuff on your pictures and just dislikes you, like unlikes your friend request, unlikes your video, and all types of stuff. So that is another thing that I would like to say, is that if somebody comments on your photo, comments on your Instagram, comments on any place that you have your social media, or says something really, really mean on your social media, think of that as you are getting somewhere, that you are going somewhere, that they are really, really jealous, or they envy you, and that they want to be you. And I feel like that's really, really cocky to say, but why would they hate on you if you weren't doing something that they want to do? A lot of guys did not like me at my school because I did talk to a lot of girls, and I would flirt with the girls, and I would twerk with the girls and stuff, and they would be really, really jealous of me, not because they wanted to twerk with the girls, just because they wanted to get closer with the girls, to flirt or to have a one-night stand with them, while I was on another level with the girls, and that I was on a better friendship with them. All this talking, my mouth is dry. Another thing that made me really, really confident as my life transitioned into high school is my style. In middle school, and of course in elementary school, my mom used to dress me just a little bit. Of course in middle school I used to pick out my clothes, but they were clothes that my mom got me and stuff. But freshman year I just evolved. I wanted things like skinny jeans or long t-shirts or oversized t-shirts, or something that was very, very comfortable. I used to wear lots of boots, lots of combat boots, lots of Vans, and lots of stuff. So I feel like my clothes really, really symbolize that I'm very confident, just because I love all types of clothes. I love clothing. I think clothing to me is like my addiction, because when I get a paycheck, it all goes onto clothes, and I need to stop that so much. I really do. Your walk is a very, 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 very noticeable thing to people, of if you're confident or not. A lot of people in high school used to walk down with their heads down or their back slouches. Not Ray Hersey. If you guys knew me in high school, if you guys seen me in high school walking in the hallways, you always knew I walked with a strut, like I was on a runway, or that I had somewhere to be, which I did because I didn't want to miss class. Yes. Your walk and your posture and your face, like no one wants to see your head down. No one wants to see your back slouch. People want to see your beautiful face. They want to see that you have a good posture, that you have good walk. So that was one thing for me, and everybody makes fun of me because they say that I walk like a model. My sister said I walk like Neamo Campbell, and I take that as a compliment because she's a model, and one day I'm going to be a model. Not like that, but I'm just going to take nice pictures. So I'm just going to take really, really nice pictures. So thank you guys for watching my channel, ThatSoRay, and please like and subscribe, and please hit that little bell button so you can get notifications. Please subscribe. We are getting there. Let's hit to 220. I am pretty sure we can get that. All my social medias are in the description box below, and on the next slide. If you want new videos, you know where to hit me up at. Bye guys.